Hey Flosstube, I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. My hair is full of spider webs and it's a day, guys. I've just spent like 20 minutes trying to get my tripod just to pretend to hold the camera. Because, apparently if the people you live with kick your tripod over enough times, your camera holder thing will not work anymore. And yeah, it's been a day. I spent the morning up in the attic digging through stuff because our daughter is getting ready to have a garage sale, and I knew I had some stuff I wanted to throw in there with hers. And every spider in the state of Oregon must live in my attic. I hadn't been up there in ages, and it's like Tutankhamun's tomb or something. And I would have washed my hair before I did the video, except as soon as this starts uploading, I'm going to be out in the barn digging through stuff in there. So since you can't physically be exposed to the grime, you're gonna have to put up with spider webs. Audrey, I'm sorry. I didn't put pictures of them. I have not had a lot of time to stitch over the past couple of weeks. The time I did have, I spent on Lovebirds, and I put it in a bigger Q-snap so I don't have the rough edges of the Ada bumping me anymore, and that has made all the difference in the world. And just look at how pretty this is. I am in love with this. I did this whole flower motif thing in one little hour session that I had to do some stitching in. I could not be happier with this. I could be happier if I had nicer fabric, maybe, but my fabric doesn't make me unhappy enough that I wish I'd gone out and bought expensive fabric. I decided to sit out Mania because I have got so many whips, and they are all big, and right now at this exact moment in time, I feel like I'm doing better if I pick up one of the bigger projects and just stitch on it until I can't stitch anymore. So I'm going to do that for a while, and I knew that I wouldn't have the time to start a bunch of new projects, and I didn't quite have the desire to start a bunch of new projects. And I mean, this is most of my stitching for the past 2 weeks, so Mania would not have worked for me this year. I got a thing in the mail, and I am so excited about this. I got my prize for the Stitching Stories with Riola Sal, and I've taken it out of the packaging so it won't glare as bad. This is the kit for Bolshoi Theater. I love it. I think it is gorgeous. It was on my wish list even before I found out that it was going to be the prize for participants in Stitching Stories with Riolas. And it intimidated me because it's on black, and that looks like a whole lot of white. If you've watched my Flosstube videos, you'll know that I struggle a little bit with stitching on black, although I think the effect is worth it. And varying shades of white make me crazy, even though I keep picking up projects with way too much white in them. One shade of white, I'm fine. Give me a bunch, not so much. But I looked at the chart, and this is not that densely stitched at all. This part here with the main building is, but once you get down in here, it is not that densely stitched. And to my shock and utter amazement, that's how much white there is. Compared to Noise of Waterfall, just comparing the amount of floss in this to Noise of Waterfall, I could do this. I thought I was going to tuck this carefully away in my stash and wait till some vague, unidentified point in the future, but I can do this. I might do this sooner rather than later. If you've been watching my videos earlier this year, you know about the Stitching Stories with Riola Sal and how much fun I had with it. I started first evening in their own home and was challenging myself to see how much progress I could make. This is, as far as I know, the second time Riolas has done one of these sales. The first one, I think, was last summer. And they gave sent the kit to everybody who participated every week. There were a couple of hoops to jump through, but it was just posting the announcement to your Instagram stories. I think I had to tag a couple of people, but I had friends who I knew would be interested in it, so that was no big deal. And then posting weekly update pictures of your progress with the right hashtags. I made myself crazy trying to get as much of my project done as possible, and I had some diluted idea of maybe being able to finish it, but then I picked up another huge project, and yeah. So people who participated and posted updates every week got the kit. They got Reolist tote bags with these cute hedgehogs and the new Reolist catalogs. So if they do this again, I am totally in if they do this again. I have got a kit picked out just in case. And the first time I didn't participate because I didn't like the kit they were giving away as a prize. It just wasn't to my taste. I think if they do it again, regardless of the kit, I will do it because it was so much fun to look at what everyone else was stitching and the progress they made and to see kits that I'd never seen before. So it was fun. I'm glad I did it. I'm having a super lot of fun with my Bluebird. These are Lovebirds. These are not Bluebirds. They're on blue fabric. Apparently I'm more tired than I thought, guys. It has been a busy couple of weeks, and I think I've got a few more days of busy, and then I may be able to sit down and stitch a little more. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle. I'm going to go dig through. There can't be as many spider webs in the barn as there were in the attic. There just can't. I'll be back with more videos soon.